Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are taking a look at some of the worst, if not the worst tanks in the entire game. But before starting, there is one question that asks itself, what exactly makes a tank a bad tank? There are three main criteria that I've relied on to pick the tanks in today's list. The first one is the stats, ranging from the firepower to survivability to mobility. The second one is the average performance, mainly the average win rate and average damage done by the players, which can both be found on the Blitz website. And the third one is the community opinion. And the fourth one is my opinion. So with that said, let's turn on the engines and jump straight to it. The first tank on the list is a British heavy tank, the Churchill one. It's truly one of the most disappointing tanks to play. It has a decent gun for a tier 5, but that's the only good thing about this tank in my opinion. It's big, slow, and an easy target to penetrate. Side scraping may work against tier 5s and 4s if they don't shoot you through the tracks, while tier 6 tanks will just eat you alive. I'd say things could have been a bit more interesting if we could use the 3-inch howitzer. By the way, 3-inch is huge. But hey, this is World of Tanks after all, and there is no secondary armament allowed.
You have two guns.
Piss off, please!
Another British tank that a lot of players absolutely hate is the 87. I don't know why the 87 is after the 88, but judging by the pre-discount prices, I think that the devs have completely lost their sense of numbers. This tank destroyer can use 4 different guns, ranging from the meme-worthy 10 rounds autoloader gun to the deadly 3000 DPM pew-pew guns. It has no mobility since it's quite very well armored. If you ignore this, and all of this, if anyone ever decides to shoot premium ammo. What I'm saying is that it's a fairly good tank on paper, and it is very effective against tier 6 tanks, but hardly useful against all these broken tier 7 tanks, let alone the tier 8s. Next on our list is one of the tanks of all times. Well, not really, since it's made up by Wargaming, and for some reason they've made it one of the worst tanks, if not the worst tank in the entire game. It's the Mitsu 108. This thing here is huge and super slow, has so many weak spots, and is equipped with an absolutely awful gun that has no accuracy nor penetration. It's honestly one of the few tanks that I would advise players to just skip using free XP due to how painful the grinding is. But hey, there is one thing that can be considered good about this tank. It's the huge anime boob. Another tank that I don't enjoy is the Nightmare. You'd think that a tank with such a powerful name would be so powerful that your enemies will have nightmares about you. This, my dear commander, is a nightmare. Your nightmare. It may have a decent armor and mobility, but that gun, it's a T1 Heavy's wet dream. I mean, it has a good alpha damage for a tier 5, but does it even matter with that accuracy, shell velocity, and most importantly penetration? Oh, and the fact that you can only use heat and HE shells doesn't make things any better. A tank that's very similar to the Nightmare is the High Score. I'm a bit not sure about this one since it does have the problems of the Nightmare, but at the same time it's more playable because it has a turret. Either way,
this is brilliant, but I like this.
Now that I think of it, maybe the entirety of tier 5 sucks, because tier 5 tanks are power crept by tier 6 tanks. But I think that's a problem that needs to be addressed in another video, so if you enjoyed today's video, it would be great if you leave a like and maybe subscribe.